Hey guys, welcome in. Oh my god, everybody's doing good. Just a quick. Um, I got a couple questions, so I wanted to come live and just hold on one second. Sorry, I thought I heard something, but I wanted to answer a couple questions. So, oh my gosh, one, I want to present my little baby Jesus that I was telling you guys the story yesterday about that the lady gave me, but I don't know how to present it to over here. So, but a couple people did ask me if I'm not doing any more cooking anymore, and I am going to do it. I think we decided we were going to do the cooking for the members only, and it will probably about maybe once or twice a week. And so we do plan to keep on cooking for the members, but the channel, I mean, and it may be something like they had somebody in our members asked if I could make something or something like that, but kind of wanted to just I just wanted to kind of shift gears with things and a couple things I was laid on my heart to do it. I told you guys a little bit about it last night. Hey, B2U, it's good to see you. I did change my name. Oh, you know what? I was still in prayer about it, BTU. I was kind of up in the air. I just prayed about it, and honestly, that's kind of where we were. If you know the Bible verse about the lady who was just desiring to reach the hem of his garment, and that's actually what the thread is. Sometimes we're here just by a thread, and then kind of played off of the thread and then the hem of his garment. So that's where just where the decision came from. Um, and then, I mean, what I talked about last night was um, sometimes we miss a person that's being is in the house. My daughter went away to school. It's not just negative stuff. Like it could just be you're just adjusting to your being single and living your best life. It could be anything. For me, it was empty nesting happened about 6 years ago. My daughter went to school, and then from that, um, just I think what happened was when my dad passed away in um, 2004, I think that I was in mom mode. So I personally didn't really realize that I didn't deal with it, if that makes any sense. Then all of a sudden the house got quiet, and then I realized um, this quietness was really awkward. And anyways, long story short, it was an adjustment. But honestly, I just wanted it to be a place where people could just come and like one of my girlfriends, her mom is visiting her this weekend, and I love hearing the story about she's gonna go out for dinner and hanging out with her mom. And I go visit my mom in Austin. I don't live near my mom. I didn't have to. I'm sorry. We lived in Texas, but my grandson was born, and I was needed to make a decision if I was going to live in Texas with my mom and my brother and my nieces and nephew, and I'm very close to them, or was I going to just move back to Michigan? And my grandson is he's such a big part of my life, and I don't want to miss out on any of that. Hey, Betty, damn boop. And I could only stay for a few minutes. Just wanted to start. Thank you for coming in, babe. Thank you so much. So yeah, I want everybody. I really, truly just want people to be able to come in and there's things that a lot of us can relate to. Some of us, like I had to take care of my dad in his last 3 or 4 months before he passed. And there's people that can be a support system for each other. My daughter lives abroad, and me and one of my mods, that's kind of who I look to for strength the last couple years. Her and I have been friends since I started my channel, and she didn't really realize how much I looked to her as strength of like, man, she's making this look doable. And her son lives abroad, and it really resonated with me that, you know what, I got this. I can do this. So I know that sounds kind of corny, but I think there's a lot of us that can really support each other and help each other. And for me, it was laid on my heart the things that I needed to be and what I wanted to do. I was a leader at our church, and I felt like being on this platform. I'm not able to talk to people as long as I want to. I really just want to touch base with people and see how Rachel's doing, or Wolf Rider, or Betty Dan Boop, or I'm not able to connect with people the way I want to connect. And I felt like the Lord was taking me down a different avenue of, you know, being a witness to his amazing who he is. Does that make sense? Like, he's so much more than being a whipping post for some people. And that's about the only time some people will mention his name, is when they're gonna do that. And I just, me and Joe come full circle, raising kids, and now we're kind of weirdly dating. We're dating at like 50 and 60, because we, back then when we first started dating, we didn't have my little quirks. Quirky came home. Quirky, what happens to your damn wrench? I wonder if it, my little quirks. I swear, is this the first time it happened to you? I don't know how to show. I know, Quirky. Quirky's like, I didn't know how to find you. Hold on, I gotta find a way to. He's like, you changed your name, Quirky. Have you seen? Oh no, you are. You do have your wrench, Quirky. Do you have your wrench? Wonder why it doesn't give me the option. Hold on, Quirky. Um, I don't know if you saw my last live, Quirky, but um, we do want to cook and stuff also. But I think we're gonna do the cooking on random days for our members, and for the most part, we're gonna be doing um, just a variety. That's a good way to put it. We're a variety show. What I was telling everybody last night was, sometimes we cook for about 35, 40 minutes tops. And it really is really, aw, thank you, Quirk. Um, it's really hard for me to do what I want to do. Oh, you did watch last night, Quirky. Okay, good deal. But I know, and I know that some people don't want that kind of a channel, and that's okay. If you guys, some of you guys remember, some people didn't want me to do any cooking that had to do with, speaking of Jesus, but it's okay. We got great overcoming stories about my son and my husband being a stepfather and a stepson. And if we can be a blessing to give people guidance of what and how to get through, you know, Joe's family didn't accept Hispanics for some weird reason. If we can help another person get through those difficulties, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that we can be a blessing for. And I felt like when we come on to cook, Joe's always serious and always wants to like get right down to the freaking like measurements and putting it into the bowl and cooking. That I'm like, wait, but my friends, I want to still talk to them. Good. Anybody coming in, a thread is the name of the channel. Sometimes we're holding on by only a thread, but also it's a play off of, if anybody knows the Bible verse of the lady who was reaching for the hem of his garment, and a play off of his garment is a thread. So that's where we wanted to take it. It's not 100% going to be Jesus from the beginning to the end. We're going to just have regular conversations, but it's not going to be abnormal, as it's not when we're cooking. When I say thank you for the blessing, or what a blessing that my son stopped over, it's just a regular channel. But we who we are show reverence for Joey. I know what you're eating. Oh my God, you guys, Joe is eating all of the jerky. And I'm about to grab the bag and whip it out the window. It's basically safer outside of the house.
Well, it's not quite a half a pound yet.
I know. Oh my God.
Down to a half a pound.
Oh my gosh. Joe makes jerky. And he made orders this past week for people. It was like 15 pounds or whatever. And he had like about a half a pound left. And Joe has literally been eating jerky for the last 30 hours. I came home yesterday morning or noon. And since I've come home, every time I look at him, he's holding a piece of jerky in his mouth. Okay, what is my jerk? Or my jerk?
I'm your jerk.
No, I started calling somebody my jerk. And you go, I'm your jerk. My friends. I was asking you, what are my friends doing? And I called you guys my jerky for some reason. Thank you, Betty Dan Boop. I'm glad you like it, honey. Let's see. And honestly, you guys, and I'm not by any means trying to say that we have all the answers, but there are people that are like, oh my gosh, how do you stand him in the kitchen? I'd be going nuts. Or how do you last 20 years? I don't know how you did it. I mean, honestly, we didn't just do it. There was a big person who was in charge. Look at that beautiful picture. A big part of how we got to 20 plus years was because somebody was helping us. I mean, there was, were there hard times? Absolutely. Were there learning times? Absolutely. Do we still have the arguments that we used to have? No. We talk to each other now. After 20 plus years, you learn to talk. You learn to understand each other because you don't
fight real good too.
You
learn to argue really well. After 20 years,
you learn to maneuver
the art of the argument.
I conquered it. I'm sorry. Let me read this. Quirky, let's see. Oh my gosh, my husband and I just watched a sermon on that tonight. Aw. No joke. The woman who wanted to touch the hem of his garment for healing. Yes. Quirky, stop it. Yeah, that is confirmation, Jay. Thank you. And I didn't even, yeah. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry.
Nah, he rolls.
Thank you for saying that, babe. And thank you, Quirky. I know you know how he rolls. That was a confirmation, babe. I don't know if you guys could hear Joe. Yeah, Joe just said that to me just now. That's confirmation. You know how that's just who the Lord is. He gives us confirmation when, oh my gosh, that's just so breathtaking. Like, because it was a big deal for us, you guys. I mean, like, to change the name, and I prayed about it. And then I got out of the shower and I just told Joe the hem of, and I just came out, I came out of the shower with mind made up, this is it. And then he said, well, you'll know what the words are supposed to be when it comes to you. And I said, he's telling me, this. So I gotta find out what he means by this. And I've just been in all morning. If you guys, I just changed it this afternoon. I was in I talked to him, but you know what, you guys, the Lord knows me and he knows my indecisiveness. He knows, and so that's why I lean on prayer. Because if I went just oh look at Nova, if I went just on me, I would be going back and forth and back and forth. And I think I did for a little bit. And I think Quirky, you allowed the Lord to use you just now, and you gave me, like Joe said, you said it that you just read it, or you had a movie on a sermon, and then Joe's just right instantly said, "That's confirmation." You know how the Lord is; He gives us confirmation, and that was oh yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you guys about. You guys, I'm still scatterbrained, even when I'm cooking, scatterbrained. I'm gonna be scatterbrained here too. I mean, I feel, and I was just telling Joe.
She's actually going to forget what she was going to go do because she's explaining it to you now.
Stop it, Joe. What was I going to tell him?
I have no idea.
Okay, I do remember. I got on the live tonight to show you my baby Jesus. I just don't know how to present him to this. So hold on. Let me see how I present a picture.
Oh, you
Present.
never showed me. Let me see.
What? Right here.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Baby Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay, let
It's not
me
baby Jesus. It's a little Lego Jesus.
set outro, but no. Present or invite. Maybe I present right here. Oh my God, I would just die if I found this, if I figured it out. Image or file, extra camera, slides, PDF. No, hold on, you guys. Image. Oh my MGs. If I am able to do this, open. Baby Jesus? There's baby Jesus! You guys. Oh my God. I've been on this platform for 2.5 years. We've only done cooking. Only. Ever. I've never done, I'm gonna cry. Babe. I've never done StreamYard. I've never done this. I'm a creator. Okay, I'm just sorry. Joe, what? Did you just say holy shit? She's created a monster. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. Okay, here's Jesus.
Show him the
Quirky,
rose
did you
lady.
hear the backstory? I used it as my avatar.
Oh, is the rose?
Yeah, that's my avatar. Joe drew that. My avatar. Joe drew that picture for me. Or for
family?
Yep, it says family. I was a STEM. I don't know how you take that off of there, but anyways, click for more layouts or images from settings. I wonder what that means. I don't know what that means. But anyways,
You'll get it.
the lady, remember Quirky, the story last night? I was telling you guys, look at Bubba. I was telling you guys that her husband had MS, and she said, and I had felt like it was all the Lord, because this other people had the chair and she was so just not happy with it. She wanted her money and the chair, but I told her if she didn't want the chair, she could bring it back. That'd be okay. And then she came to drop off the chair, and I'll be doggone and she shorted us. She shorted us $35. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was kind of happy because I was going to buy cake for my son's birthday and hot dogs. And when she shorted us, I didn't want to get mad at Joe, but I was looking at Joe like, oh my God, babe, how do you not count the money? And Joe's like, why would she short us? I mean, why would I have to count the money? And I said, Joe, because it's 2025 and people are do that. Okay, so back to my story. Oh, no. So then I had zero gravity chairs. I paid $150 for each one. and I had sold. Destiny gave them away. My Joe, we had a couple that we gave, and then we said, "Oh, you know what? Let's sell the last couple." And I thought, yeah, we'll get that money so I can buy my, it was Drew's birthday, and I wanted to make him a cake. So I said, yeah, we'll sell this and get the money. The late Joe was such a nice guy. He walked out to the car for her, put him in the back of her car. And then a lady had texted me while Joe was out there, and she's like, hey, my husband has MS. He really could use those zero gravity chairs. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I really wish I could help you. I said, unfortunately, I just sold them. And I felt horrible. Well, anyways, I felt bad, but I came inside and I said, you know what? Joe goes, here you go. Here's, she paid for them. And he hands me the money, and it looked really skinny for $50. I mean, I sold them for like $25 or $20 each. And I said, that's the money? And Joe's like, yeah. Oh, don't ever send a man to do a woman's job. Joe just opens it, and it's a $120 bill. So she paid $10 for each chair. And I was like, honey, they were $25 a piece. And he's like, oh, are you kidding? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, man, I can't believe she shorted us. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, Joe, that was money that we needed. And Joe's like, I can't believe she shorted us. And I was like, I felt bad. I didn't want to get mad at Joe. I was a little frustrated. So then Joe's like, I mean, I couldn't stay mad or whatever because he didn't do it on purpose. He trusted her. Okay. He trusted the lady. Anyways, she leaves. And then within like 30 minutes, she was like a 30-minute drive. She texts and says, or she called us or something. What, babe? Novi? She's walking better? Yeah. You can talk, baby.
Oh.
It's our dog.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I just wanted to show you.
Oh, okay. Well, that was nice. Our dog has been having a little pain on his leg, so he was showing me like she's walking better. Anyways, I answer, and the lady says, I don't feel right about the chairs. I feel like they have some kind of an odor to them. And I'm like, we had already sold a couple of them and nobody had a problem with them. So it was just weird. And she's like, can you cash at me my money back? And I'm like, first of all, Missy, you shorted me. And second of all, I was like, well, yeah, I can, but you're going to have to bring them back. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know if she thought I was going to send her the money and she was going to keep my zero gravity chairs. But I said, well, I can, but you'll have to bring them back. Anyways, she ends up bringing them back. Another, like I said, 30-minute drive. She drove all the way back to drop them off to us. Thank you, Jesus. I wasn't going to complain. Thank you. They didn't stink. I knew we just sold the other ones. And I thought, okay, well, you know what? The Lord has a reason. I came inside in a hurry, put my wrong face, and I texted the lady who had asked about them, and I said, we actually have 2 chairs. The person decided not to take them after all. If they're interested, you're more than welcome to them. So she said, oh, my God, that's wonderful. My husband will be so happy. He has MS, and these chairs work wonderful. Da, da, da. I said, okay. So she came to pick them up. She gave us the full amount of money. Don't tell me that's not the Lord. So she gets off to pick them up, and we start talking. And she said, oh, I really love our door. So we had a thing on our door. And I said, oh, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I said, yeah, I hope you like the chairs. We had an RV. We just didn't use them like we thought we were gonna. And then I said, the lady had them, but I feel like this was the Lord because it didn't work out for her. And here you needed them. But she had already picked them up. And literally, she just brought them back. And she's like, really? She was so happy. So happy. Well, then I said, you know what? I know that the Lord had a hand in it, and I'm holding on to that. She said, you know what? I carry, and she pulled out a little bag. She crawled in her car, like in the front seat. She comes out, and she had a little baggie, and there was about 30 of those little Jesuses you guys are looking at. She goes, I carry these with me in the store all the time, and I always tell everybody can use a little Jesus. And there he is. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I mean, like again, it was confirmation. For me, it was
Did they come up on panel and stuff on this thing?
yeah, they can come up on
Oh,
panel.
really?
Yeah, I don't know how to bring them up, but I think it's that right there.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I drop a link. Remember I used to do it with Liz? I drop a link, but I don't really. I know they can because that's how most of the people who do the lives, they have like people come up and all that. But I know Quirky, it was just crazy because um I wanted, this is what happened last night as I was telling you guys. I wanted to just come live and tell you guys a story. So I literally was looking in my fridge for what I could cook so I could come live to tell you the story. Because I feel like those are inspirational stories. For me, they are. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just feels good to know that somebody is somebody. There's a divine hand in my in this lady who needed the chairs. So he made it so that the other lady was like, oh, these, I didn't like them for whatever reason. Can I bring them back? You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to like lie to her and tell her, I'm sorry, they're sold. I went in order and she was first and I gave them to her. She wasn't not very nice. She shorted me, but still, I said, you know what, babe, maybe that's all the money she has. I'm not going to complain about it. Maybe that's all the money she has. So, anyways, I wanted to come live, and that's when I started like really thinking about my purpose was, and I know it just sounds crazy for you guys, but if I wouldn't have sold them to that lady who gave me the little Jesus, and I wanted to come live to tell the story, and I had the feeling that that's what I want to do. I want to just be able to come live and talk to you guys about motivational, inspirational, exciting stories. To me, that's exciting. And I thought, you know what? If you're not doing that's what you want to do, then why aren't you? This is your channel. Like no one else can change the format, the whatever I do on my channel but me. So then that's when I thought about it. Yesterday I started thinking about it. Like I felt like the Lord had been telling me like he wanted me to go in another direction and I just didn't, it like everything didn't click. Like I knew it all, but it wasn't all lined up. And then the little Jesus happened and I was like, man, I wanted to share that. So while I was away for the last week, I wanted to share that story. And the more I thought about it and I was praying about it, I talked to Joe and I've been gone. So I had time away from Joe so that I could actually focus. Because when I'm with Joe, he ends up like clouding my, what's that called? Clouding my mind. And Joe, what did you even mean?
Consumed with my beauty.
No, I definitely wasn't consumed. He said I was lusting after him. I was just like clouding my brain. Or what are you looking for, sugar?
iPad.
I don't know where it is,
And my
baby.
phone.
Do you want me to alarm it on my phone?
No, go ahead.
Oh, the iPad is next to your bed on the nightstand. So anyways, I know Quirky, yes, sir. God is always in control. And I was away this past week. I thought about it, prayed about it, and everything just lined up. I was talking to my girlfriend Liz, and when I was talking to her, I said, "What do you think, dude?" Because she's the one who told me about my cooking channel. And I said, I think I'm gonna switch it. And she says, what? You can't. You have to cook. That's where I go for my recipes. And anyways, my girl was just talking to me and I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. And I don't know. I was scared for some weird reason. I don't know why I was scared, but I was scared. And then I ended up deciding that this was the best. Again, the name change, all that was all unfolded literally 30 minutes ago by my good friend Quirky. Did you find it, sugar?
My phone.
The iPad's over there. When I was looking for my hoodie. Oh my God, you guys, tell me that our phones do not listen to us. I was looking I was looking up just different Bible verses and different things of the meanings, and sometimes you got to do that. Like, what is this meaning? The deeper meaning of this. So I was looking up different verses about something that I wanted to like just I had been like just praying about, and I had listened to this. I never don't even tell me it's not. I didn't go to Google and like put in the search engine, like duffel bag. But while I was in Austin, I bought me a new duffel bag. That's it. I bought a new duffel bag, but I didn't search the internet for it. I just bought a new one. Tell me how the like the Bible verse, the page of you know what I mean, had a little ad in the middle of it of my exact freaking. Oh my God, that's what she said. Look at babe. She said, your phones listen all the
They
time.
do.
Don't say that,
It's
Quirky.
scary.
I know it is. Hold on one
I don't
second,
have
guys.
it
I don't know. Look. I'm gonna look for it right now.
As a device.
I know that you're just missing it.
Shouldn't it be like on my phone too? Like fine. Mine's not.
Yes.
It is not. It is not.
Oh, you told me to put it in my top drawer.
I did?
Remember last night I said, "Are you done drawing?"
I
I
never
said, "Are you
told
done
her
drawing?"
that.
You said, "Yeah." And I said,
Never
"Okay, I'll
told
put it in
her
my
that.
drawer."
Huh?
Last night when we were
Wow.
going to bed.
I'm gonna like get some pictures over to me because I was
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, so anyways, that is why I have baby Jesus up there. What, baby?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sugar. So I'm gonna still cook, but it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be our members perk. Mitten is gonna still do the cooking. It's just gonna be under members, and then I will do like public cooking probably like once a month or something like that. And I mean, I hope that I still keep some of the members. I mean, some of the subs. I don't want to lose my subs, but I just want a place that people can go. And even if you're not talking, just to hang out up in the bushes and just listen to stories. Like somebody, any like if like Liz, if she goes, hey, because she's moving into her new house, and then she's like, oh, I did this and I had a really great day. Just we went out for dinner. Just something where because that's what I was telling my husband is that I was telling you guys too that my holidays are really tough for me sometimes. And for me, you need that.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
talk.
Thank you.
No.
I got a pen in my mouth.
You good?
Thank you. Yeah.
I was telling like you guys, I tell you guys all the time, my holidays are really tough for me sometimes because I don't have obviously my dad and my brother who passed away. Sugar.
You gotta plug it in.
Maybe it's that.
No, you gotta plug it in. Thank you.
Not the coat.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Jeez, I'm just here on a live. Sorry, guys.
You go make me a turkey sandwich now?
Yeah, I know, right?
Make me a turkey pot pie.
Joe, I'm gonna knock you out. You guys, Joe will probably be like this just because I was gonna go live. He goes, "Oh, do I have to get dressed?" And I was like, "No, babe," because he's just wearing a t-shirt and shorts, basketball shorts. And he's like, "Do I have to get dressed?" And I was like, "No, babe. I go live, like behind the screen. Like they don't see me." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "I forgot. He thought I was going live like to cook." And I said all that to say that's the best part about this is that I don't have to for what you guys are to me, and I don't want to make like light of it or not give it the weight that I mean. You guys truly get me through some of my darkest days in the holidays. when I come live and I talk to you guys and I see Quirk, when I see Rachel or Pookie or anybody that you guys are like my friends. So when I come live and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just a face that I needed to see. And sometimes I go into chats where they're at, but I really tried not to go on. I just don't want to, I don't know how to describe it. I'd rather spend my time doing something else. And I enjoy that. So that's pretty much, and when I'm having a rough winter, the last thing I need is, things that are going to make me crazy. But I sure want to see if you want me to try to get you up, Joe. I can click for more layouts or manage settings. I don't know what that even means. Okay, press. Wait. Yeah. Oh, where did Jesus go? Oh, that's the full screen. Look at Jesus is in the full screen.
Oh, yeah.
What's she say?
He's in my phone now, too.
If you just talk about something with Joe, your phone hears and will start sending you ads for what you're talking about. That's so scary, isn't it? I'm nervous about that. I want to know how to invite somebody. I don't know how to do it. Share your referral link. I don't even know what that is. Look, I can do the comments up here on my. Let me see. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to present. No, just trying to see how to get somebody up here. If I drop the link, present or invite. Oh, I think that's if I have somebody backstage. I sure wish I knew how to do it. Wait, maybe this. Copy. And then let me see. I put it down here. I don't know how to put it down though. I have no idea how to drop a link. I copied it, I think. Leave the studio. Oh, well, I guess until I figure that out, I can't do that. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had a banner. Let me take that off. Where's that at? Banners. Oh, hide it. Okay. There we go. Okay, anybody questioning? This is what this little Jesus is about, is a lady who gave one to me yesterday. Tonight, I told you guys about it yesterday in the live I had, and I just wanted to show you guys it. Anybody wondering what we're doing on the channel? It's pretty much going to be just a more variety show, I guess, where I wanted to share this with you guys, but instead of me going to the kitchen and finding something to cook so that way I can go live with you guys, I'm able to just go live, talk to you guys, and just hang out with you guys so that way it feels more, it's not just cooking, because it's really hard for me to talk to you guys when I'm cooking. I have to look at the comments, but then I got to go back to cooking, and I go back to looking over there, and I would like to figure out this StreamYard so I know what I'm doing, and if I could. I don't know how to do it. Oh well. So anyways, that's what the Jesus is about. But for the most part, the channel, I plan to, if we go live while we're driving, to just talk to you guys. It's I kind of started doing that when we were I think when we were last 6 months. I said, hey, if I bring you guys along, we're gonna hang out. We might go to the store, we might go to the Sam's Club or Whole Foods or whatever. And then in the last month or two, it's just been laying on my heart how I really just wanted to be able to just to talk to you guys. And you guys, some of you guys, we were contemplating the name of the channel, a thread. A thread is kind of in reference to two things. Sometimes we're holding on by barely a thread, and the other one is the hem of his garment. The lady who was very sick was trying to reach the hem of his garment, and then he felt someone had touched her. He felt someone had touched him. So when he felt someone had touched him, he turned and looked. It's a whole verse, and so it all plays into some without the full explanation. Is I just want a place that I can share stories of things. I mean, at some point, if anybody wants to know, they've asked us about me and my husband getting, married. How do we stay together? Or my son being in trouble with the law, getting in trouble, getting through it. Just because they're in church doesn't mean they're what are you trying to find with StreamYard? Oh, I was trying to see how to put something up there, BTU. Like I was surprised I found the one that says present or invite, and I wanted to show you guys the little baby Jesus, and I clicked on it, and then it took me to my files and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, I found it. I was not expecting that. I think you'll enjoy the format. Then you can just cook when you feel like, yeah, quirky. I feel like that's what I'm going to end up doing. There's just, I feel like I want more for my channel, and I was kind of putting myself in a box of just cooking. And then me and Joe try to make it as quick as we can, 30 minutes or 45 minutes at the most. And at the end of the day, we get off and I'm like, I didn't even get to talk to them. And like, I personally want to catch up with you guys. I want to know Quirky's having a good day or a bad day, or if my girlfriends stop in. If you guys are going, I've had a really rough week, and it just is nice to be able to talk to somebody. But then the one chance you guys come in here, I'm like, okay, guys, have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow or next week. It just felt like it was counterproductive, but like I wasn't getting any enjoyment out of it, like at all. It was like you get so close and so excited that everybody's coming over, and then I'm like, okay, bye, and I'm like already sending you guys home, and you guys are still parking your cars. It's like the dinner party's over, and I just don't want to do that. I like cooking with you guys. I enjoy being with you guys. I've known a lot of you guys for a couple years. So for me, it feels like, oh, hey, Quirky's here, and Liz is here, and Pookie's stopped over, and BTU, hey, thanks for coming. I haven't seen you in a while. So it's great to see people that I haven't seen. And I just wanted to do more than just, there you go, that's how you make salsa. I'm just kidding. I mean, I like showing you guys how to make salsa, but I want to do more like in friendly be oh man, y'all know how I am in the kitchen. I can't remember what the strainer's called. I wanted to have more of friend feeling with each other. Like if someone's not having a good day, how would I know? Oh yes, beats you. Thank you, BTU. Thank you. Dang. That's why I keep you guys with me. Because I just don't know how to talk. And he goes, connecting? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's the word. That's exactly it, BTU. That's what it is. Connecting. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. I did a lot of drugs in high school, and now look at me. I'm in my 50s, and I can't even have a freaking basic conversation. Anyways, so that's what my reason is. A thread. That's why it's that name. I was really scared. I don't feel scared anymore after Quirky gave me the confirmation to officially do like the at, because right now it still says at Mitten Mama 1. And I'm like, I think I'm officially going to change it to a thread. And I was really scared and hesitant, and I wanted to, I don't know, wanted to go live and talk to you guys so you guys could console me or, kind of tell me like, well, Quirky did. She gave me the confirmation, and I appreciate that. I love it when people let the Lord use them. And like Quirky didn't even know that she was letting the Lord use her. The lady, when I was walking, like some of you guys know the story, but me and Joe were going through a hard time in our like second year of marriage. And I was like frustrated, and I had just come home from women's prayer, and everybody was giving praise reports. That's another thing. I want you guys to be able to come in here and give praise reports about a job you were looking for, a praise report about somebody. Where else can you go do that? I mean, I know we do it occasionally. We'll do it like in somebody's chat, but I mean, a lot of people are there to catch on what's going on in the channel you're at. You know what I mean? Like we can give praise reports here, and everybody's excited for the praise report. Like I like that. Anyways, so everybody's at women's prayer, and they're doing praise reports and talking about how great, and their son was looking, got a job, and their other daughter and their son, just had been, acting a fool, and he had just decided to give himself and start going to church on Sundays, and he decided to like just different stuff. And I was just so like I felt defeated. And me and Joe were still going through, we were probably in our 4th month or 5th month, if you know what I'm talking about. It feels like it's an eternity when you're going through a day or 2 days and you're having a tough time in your marriage. And I'm like trying to like, because what the Lord had told me was not to like take it out on Joe, but to go to him with it. And that like he would just come to, what he was saying was to go to him. Like me going at Joe was was shutting me off, and he didn't want to hear what I had to say, or I was going at it wrong. Either way, the Lord was asking me to go to him. Fast forward, I had decided like, okay, I'm just going to keep fighting the good fight. And I just heard all these praise reports, and I was just got home from women's prayer, and I didn't want to go inside because I was just like, oh my word. Last thing, I just didn't want to. I wanted to still be alone. So I went for a walk, and it was a semi-busy road, and I was just crying out to the Lord and just asking him, like, Lord, what about me? Like, what about my prayers? And do you even hear me? I'm like so faithful, and do you even hear me? What about me? What about my prayers? And it was just so overwhelmingly frustrating. But it wasn't that I wasn't happy for my my girls, that my girlfriends. It was just I wanted to know what was happening. When will I get my blessing? So then a lady pulls over because I'm bawling like a crazy woman on a very busy road. She goes, "Oh, ma'am, can I give you a ride?" Because she saw me crying. And I was like, "Oh, no, I'm okay. I promise. I'm just having it. I'm just talking to the Lord, So, anyways, another lady came by, and so she left. And then I kept walking, and I was like, okay, you're going to have to pull this together because there's a lot of people driving. And if they see me crying, they're thinking that I'm in distress, which thank you for pulling over, but no, I'm okay. And I said, I live right around the corner in that subdivision. I'm sorry. I'm out here walking and I'm just, in prayer or whatever. Anyways, another, like maybe 5 minutes later, another lady pulled up and she opened her window and she looked at me and she kind of like ducked her head down so she could see me from the driver's the driver's side, and she said, ma'am. And I was like, oh, I'm okay, I don't need a ride, because I assumed that's what she was coming back to ask me. And she said, oh, I'm not asking you that. I just turned my car around. And her words exactly were, she goes, I don't even go to church. You're probably going to think I'm crazy, but the Lord had me turn around and tell you that He hears you and He's moving in your situation. I swear to you. She goes, I don't go to church. I don't know what any of that means, but I was told to turn around and tell you that. And I said, I'm apostolic. No, I don't think you're crazy. I think that the Lord used you as a messenger. Anyways, I was crying because I was like, here, this whole world is huge. And He took time out to send a messenger to me right there in the middle of the street. She goes, okay. She goes, I don't know what that means, but have a good day. And she drove off. Me to you, it was amazing. It was just simply amazing. And there's no words to describe it. It truly, because it was so because that was the crux. That when I got back home, I told my husband, because he was inside, and I said, this lady just stopped and did this, and he just got down on his knees and he said, babe, I love you so much, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to start taking um, Bible lessons, and I'm really going to just dig into our marriage the way it should be, and I apologize. And here we are 19 years later. That was our the end of our, which I know, you guys, I know it doesn't seem like much. It was like literally 5 or 6 months. But 5 or 6 months of pretty much one person already seeked an attorney. We were just had thrown in the towel. It just wasn't worth it anymore. And ever since that day, we just don't look back. There's no getting an attorney. We are in for the long haul. But we also know it is only by the grace of God. We are standing here because He has gotten us through. We still have disagreements. We still have, but we talk. We keep our lives and our marriage in prayer. And I don't have any other, like, it's not that Joe's a pushover or, well, I'm just a great wife. No, we are normal people. We just have one thing that we don't allow, and it's we don't allow our marriage to get off the focus of the Lord. He's the third party in our marriage, and I wouldn't want it with anybody else but me, Joe, and the Lord. I know, quirky. That's it. He can use anybody, and that's just it. Is sometimes people are like, "Oh my gosh, I went to Starbucks and this lady bought my drink or whatever." Some people don't realize that came at a time when the person who was blessed maybe had lost hope. And even if you're very well off and you don't need a $7 drink bought for you, but you had just gotten some really heart, some crazy news that just very difficult for you to see the good in humanity. And then somebody just goes, hey, let me, get that drink over there. Or even a 99-cent coffee from McDonald's. It's not about the value of what you purchase for somebody. It's the receiver of it at a time when the Lord knew that they needed it. And not only that is when you're blessing people, it's opening the door for that blessing to come back on you tenfold. You're not just going, hey, and the mindset is, am I doing this because I want that blessing to come back, or am I doing it because I truly want to bless that person so that they have like just wanting to be kind, smiling, asking a person how their day is. You don't even have to spend money. Just asking somebody how their day is, asking somebody, the mailman, how he is. Who knows if the mailman hasn't talked to anybody and his wife passed away or her husband passed away, or if she's just gone through a lot in the last week, and maybe like those 5 months that me and my husband weren't having a very good marriage. If somebody would have said, "Hey, have a good day," a smile, like they don't know that at home I was struggling. I mean, struggling is different for many people. Me not having a communication person that my companion is a struggle. I was still a wife. I still had a mother. I still had to go home, make sure the kids did their homework. Me and Joe, you know what I mean? You're still functioning, but you're just not in sync with each other. You know what I mean? You can still be in a home that is not running smoothly, and the home, you and your partner are the only ones that know it. I mean, unless you allow the kids to know that you guys are arguing, but we tried not to include them, but I'm sure they could feel or sense when the house was off. But that's the difference, is it's just a matter of like, I didn't want my daughter to see me crying. And that was another thing, is the Lord would say, let me be your comforter. Because I wanted him, like, I was like, but look at my husband. He doesn't even care that I'm crying. And he had to explain to me, like, men are different than women. We cry because our feelings were hurt. Men don't cry. They usually get upset that they have disappointed us, that they didn't do something that we were expecting them to do, and now they feel like they disappointed us. So they don't cry that their feelings were hurt. We cry because, like, a big thing for me and Joe was Joe eats at a very rapid speed. Like some of you guys will watch when we're doing our tasting, when we're doing our tink, Joe will literally have the plate gone by the time that the we do the tink. And I would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you ate it so fast." Like the whole plate of dinner. And now he realizes, oh, okay, she likes me to eat with her, so she doesn't eat by herself. But I mean, at this point, trust me, when I say 21 years, I don't really care. I mean, I may care a little bit, maybe, but he also learned, you know what I mean? We're in a nice restaurant. I got to act like a normal person and not like a crazy. He's a farm boy. And when I say farm boy, I mean, he's has no problem like being barefoot outdoor, little redneck, little Joe. That's I'm from more of like a marina downtown. Everybody, it's just a whole different world, his and mine. But it works for us, and he doesn't really. He's trying to get back outside to go back to work out in the yard or whatever, and I'm like, let's just take our time and have a nice dinner, and just everybody hold hands, and I mean we're just different, and you know what I mean. I don't want Joe like me, because if he's like me, then I'd be marrying myself, and it'd be boring. I have to keep him on his toes. What are you drawing?
I'm just, I'm always trying to show my pictures from my phone, but
Yeah.
there's 5,000 of them, so I can never find them, and I didn't categorize anything.
Do you want me to show any?
So I just downloaded all my things from
Oh,
there.
good. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading. Let's see. We have an agreement. Let's see. Oh, yes, exactly. We have an agreement that divorce isn't an option. Whatever happens, we just have to rely on God and work through it. Absolutely. And that's once you get that, Quirky, that understand, like it's not even an option. It's like we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get over this hump, because we were in Texas. We were living in Texas, and I was like really sad that my son, and my grandson were in Michigan. I said, Joe, I'm going back to Michigan with or without you, but my grandson's there and I want to be in his life. My husband goes, I don't know where you think you're going, but we're married and let's go. We're not going anywhere without each other. So let's get the RV pulled up so we can head back to Michigan. I mean, that's just, you make up your mind. Like exactly like you said, Quirky. Unless one of us becomes a crazy mass murderer, that's a deal breaker. I've asked Joe about that. Quirky, I go, Joe, what would you do? Like if I came home and I said, yeah, this lady made me crazy and I had road rage and I whatever, I offed her right there at the stop sign. He goes, you're on your own. I'm not going down for anybody. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we are not the same. Like if Joe came home and told me that, bro, no way. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'll help you hide it. Let's go. I got the shovel. I would 100% be down to helping my husband. I would never let him go through that by himself, Joe. No, because there was somebody we were watching like true crime. There was a dad and I think a mom and dad, they helped their son hide the body or something. And I said, Joe, what do you think? Joe goes, nope, I'm not going to jail for nobody. No way, Jose. I will. Not wanting to, but I'm not going to let my poor son or my daughter deal with it on their own. I don't know. Maybe that's just the mom and me. Quirky, would you do it? Would you help your son or your daughter? I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I couldn't live with myself if my son or my daughter needed me and I wasn't there to help them. I have guilt and sadness. And to be honest with you, please don't, Mr. Officer, don't listen to this. But I would probably tell my son and my daughter, go to bed, go leave, go home. I'll take care of it. I know. I'm a bad mother. I don't care. I love my kids. Let me see. Wish I could show. Let me see. I forgot how to do this.
Try to get me up there. I want to see if it works.
I think I gotta send you it. I'll send you like the stream. Like you want to see to come on. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, buddy. I need that. And that's okay, Messenger. Hold on, babe. No, not Messenger. Copy. Copy. Why is it saying that? Oh, continue. What does all that mean? I don't want all that. Okay, copy. All right, it says copied, right? There. Okay. I wonder why I can't get the link to go drop. Oh wait, hold on. I might be able to send it. I might. Let's see, where's Joe's name? Oh my God, I'll die if I can figure this out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm like hitting it twice, so like. I don't know. How do you like? Am I missing something? Like to paste something. That's what I'm trying to do. Paste. I copied it on my little cursor. Mm. Yeah, I don't know how to paste it. I copied it onto my cursor, but that's it. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, babe. Share a referral link. What does that even mean? I'm trying. Oh, wait. New to streaming. Look for level up. Check out StreamYard. Is that the link? I don't know. Let me see. I don't think so. I have no idea. I don't even know what that is. Share or referral link. What is a referral link? Okay, so I copied it right there. When you invite somebody, you copy it. Guests can stream to their own destination. What does that even mean? Upgrade now. We'll see what you get by upgrade now. See, I copied it, and then I get out of here, and then I come down here. I should be able to paste it. Oh, wait, maybe Control P? Shift P? Nope. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm not allowed to. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, so I'm getting tired of trying to figure it out. Banner, media, people. People. What does that mean? Um, yeah, I apologize, you guys. So I'm there. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. See how it's like my cursor shows that? That's share your. Let me see your phone.
Cool.
I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are just being patient, and I'm trying to figure out how to do the. Um, um, I don't know how to do this. It's frustrating me. I can. It's letting me copy it. See where it says copied? Send this link to your guests. Okay, just email it because it's not letting me do the paste it for some weird reason.
I just sent you something. One more thing.
It's okay. I'm just trying to figure this out.
I don't know how to take a screenshot on my phone on this thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look up how to paste because it's letting me copy the StreamYard. I just don't know how to paste it anywhere. I'm sorry, guys. It's actually frustrating me. Okay, let's see. Invite, copy, paste into chat. I got my cursor where it's invite, and then what is it? What did you say? The other one referral is just to promote people buying StreamYard. Okay. Invite, copy, paste into chat. then go to chat and right click. I don't have a right click. It's a laptop. Is there a right click? Like on the right side of my square? I know that sounds really dumb, you guys. This is
Double tap maybe.
okay, so I got it right there and I'm copying it. And then he said right click it right here. So maybe on that side.
Double click it once. No.
Why don't I have a right click?
You need a mouse,
Yeah.
but we're gonna have to. Let me see. I can look it up. See how to do it. Hold on.
It says at the top right. At the top right. Right. Wait, let me read this right. At the top right, look for comments. I got comments. I wonder how you right click.
I'm figuring it out right now, baby.
Okay. BTU, I have like a square, and then it's like, I know I sound really dumb. Maybe my laptop didn't come with one.
Use the bottom right corner of your touchpad or 2-finger tap on the touchpad.
Okay, let me try.
Is that it?
Wait. Okay, so I'm here. So you said what now?
Either bottom right corner.
He said try Control V. Control V.
Listen to me.
Yep.
2 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Tap on it with 2 fingers.
It got large.
Oh, you double tap. Double tap it again. There you go. Now just do it once with 2 fingers.
What?
2 fingers once. Like 2 fingers at a time once.
Oh, there we go. Well, I don't even know what that is. Hold on.
Or Shift F10.
Yes,
Shift F10
there we go.
will do it too.
Hey!
Hey, you
Woo!
gotta listen to your old man.
I'll pass. Hey, Miss Brittany.
Holy shit.
Okay,
My
now
wife
go to
is-
yours. Go to yours.
Go to my
And
what?
go. Shut up, Joe. Let me see. Please hold. Oh my God, I feel like we're having a baby. Okay, we're there. You're gonna have to hurry. Oh my gosh, you're gonna put ice in your mouth. Let's see, sounds good for a minute, then I'll let me and Chad. But it's good now. Oh, I'm sorry that it wouldn't. We're just honestly we're going back to the way the cooking channel used to be, where we were just doing, people come in and we give recipes. The only difference is this is just a chill stream about just anything but the YouTube streets. It's about anything going great in your life, anything. I don't mind praying for anybody. If anybody needs prayer, if you don't, if you just want to share a story, that's what we're doing here. Okay.
What do you need?
So then you come here, Dad. So then you go there. Okay. So then you come here, Dad. You accept our cookies. Allow. You don't want them to turn off your cam. Add an avatar. Photo library. Let's see. Something good. People. Right there. That one?
Oh, with me right there. Red. Up.
this one.
Okay.
That's
You
good.
gotta hurry. Get there.
Shut up, you're so dumb. All right, let's go. Sorry, guys. We're coming in. Coming in hot. All right. You got to go over there because you're near me. Oh, so I can see you now. Oh my gosh. I'm about to die. All right, hold up. All right, come on, babe.
All right. Am I on?
Share some news, baby. I'm going to interview you.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Yes, it's on, babe.
Uh-huh.
It's on. You're
Okay.
live. You're on stage. Thank you, BQ, for your help. I know that's a joke he's telling me too that I'll learn. It's actually really different because up until now, I may have been on the platform for 2.5 years, but up till now, we've been cooking. So this is the first time that we've actually put a StreamYard and invited somebody up. All right. So share, Joe.
It says everybody can see and hear you. I don't want them to see me. I look a
Well,
mess.
everybody can hear you because there's people listening.
Yeah, I know they can hear me, honey. But I'm just standing in the bathroom, just trying to be away from you, so it doesn't.
Joe, you don't have to be that honest. Oh my gosh! Please don't be that honest.
I didn't want to be. I couldn't come back in here.
It's okay.
So that's cool.
It is. I'm gonna remove
That's
you.
really cool.
Oh my god, I feel so legit. Too legit. I love it. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you, BTU, for helping me. Absolute blessing to have you in here to help me walk through it. I've never done that. I was excited I could get baby Jesus up here. Anybody wondering what baby Jesus is doing up here? Look at last night's live and then the beginning of this one. It's all a thing. And Quirky was being used today because a thread, the meaning behind the channel is the hem of his garment. A lady was it's a verse and it's an amazing story behind it where she was very sick and she just needed to be as close as she could to Jesus, and she was trying so hard to just reach the hem of his garment, and the hem of his garment is like a thread. It's sometimes some of us are holding on by only a thread. So I prayed about it yesterday and the last couple days about the name change, and it's just, for me, sometimes I am really needing you guys to lift me up with your guys' stories. And I hope that I can be a blessing to you guys with stories that Quirky shares, that BTU shares, that Miss Brittany shares. Everybody, we all have something that was remarkable that we had today. And to me, today was when Quirky said, me and my husband just saw a sermon about that. And then my husband said, that's the confirmation. So for me, I lean heavily on, I don't believe in coincidences. I know things happen for a reason. And I'm blessed that the Lord was able to send Quirky to give me that confirmation tonight. You guys have a blessed night. Be good. Be careful out on the streets. And I pray of just a hedge of protection around each and every one of you guys. And in Jesus' name, be safe, your families, friends, and may all of your finances be blessed tenfold. All right, guys. Amen. Thank you, baby.